That's why the church is weak. And the nation is dying in the face of multiplied churches. The nation is dying in the face of numerous churches. It was okay for the younger people to clap the way they did because they never saw the first house. That's the best thing they ever saw. But it could not be okay for the elders who saw the first house to be clapping along. That's the position I am. I am no longer impressed by the crowds that I see people gather. Nor am I impressed by the money and the revenue that comes out of that. The Pope and the Cardinal walk into one of their parishes and worship. Saw people coming forward to drop money. And the Pope said, from the money that is being gathered, that the church can no longer say, silver and gold have I known. And the Cardinal said, neither can the church say, rise up and walk. The compliment that we expect, certain other additives that we have by our modern ingenuity, by devices, have added to the preaching of the gospel, which degraded it. It's not adding up. The Pope said, we can no more say, silver and gold have I known, in view of the amount of money being gathered at the pulpit. And the Cardinal said, neither can the church say, rise up and walk. When you are to choose between the two, I know that most people in the end time will choose the money. There's nothing wrong with money. But don't forget that money gets to a point beyond which it becomes mammon. And it doesn't appear as if the pursuers and those who have commercial agenda to church life and so on and so forth, it doesn't appear as if even they know the boundary where the thing tip off. And you no longer know when money has become mammon. When money becomes the driving force for spiritual exercises. When money becomes the reason we're doing crusade. When money becomes the reason we're doing evangelism. When money becomes the reason why we're doing revival. Because we want more people in church, and you know the implication of when you have more people in church, then you have more revenue and you have fame. And I cannot see the kingdom driving, the kingdom passion being the driving force behind all these exercises. And that's why the church is weak. And the nation is dying in the face of multiplied churches. The nation is dying in the face of numerous churches.
Welcome back to the moment of truth and enlightening class. You heard Mr. Omolehin again, Isaac Omolehin. He was really pained because he was humiliated. He was humiliated. At a PFN meeting, he was invited. They lured him there just to humiliate him. They didn't allow him to talk to them. They allowed the private jet owners, the rich pastors, the one that have numerous branches, because that's what all of them brags about. And that's why we have all the toddlers on the pulpit. We have all the fake prophet and prophetess. They do what they like. They kick around. They destroy everywhere. I've been crying since 2022. I've been saying all these things. This man now joined us to say the same thing. I hope he will not go back and join them again. Because once they see him crying here and there like this, they will want to bring him back to their carcass. The country is dying. Nigeria is dead. He's standing on one leg. She's standing on one leg. And Adeboye is still asking for 30 billion naira offering. And many people supported him. Many pastors supported him. Toddler running up and down. You heard what he said now. He's the pastor that destroyed Nigeria. I've been saying it and I will not stop. What Pastor Omolehin is saying now, Kumuyi is failed to say it. Kumuyi cannot still confront the reality, the facts. They asked him a question about all these old men that started with you, that spend all their lives with you. What is their gain? The building in UK alone are in billions. Majority of those people, because I was there then in that church, majority of those people that contributed to the buying of those properties, they are dead now. Majority of them are old now. Some of them are dead. So they were doing cabin that time. Cabin. You know, it's hard to do cabin in the UK. Contributed to buy all those properties. Pay tithes. Pay offering. You have to pay. Now, they asked him simple question. Kumuyi fled. He was angry. That why were they asking him all those questions? That it's not him that they were serving or giving to, they were giving to God. This is the lies we are talking about. That's why they're having branches everywhere. That's why they're particular about the crowd. That's why they boast about private jets. We heard the beautiful Origbo, another toddler, raising infants in the church. Said he dedicated 2 jets. That's what they learned from Adeboye. They brags about all this nonsense. Now, I don't want to talk too much. Let me put their videos there one by one. And you will see why they are celebrating Sema. Sema is the one in vogue now. Everybody's celebrating. Mr. Omolehin will even go to somewhere to preach. If Sema is there, they will not let him preach. They will give Sema a microphone because he doesn't have a school. He doesn't have the kind of following that Sema has. He pained. What they did to him at PFN meeting pains him. That's why he suddenly woke up. And I've been saying all these things for many years and many others. Let's see their videos one by one. Now, stay tuned, my people, till the end. I think God is rewarding us now. That's Sema's project, building projects. He's building university, I think schools and all that. That's why everybody is celebrating him now. Everybody taking picture with him, shaking his hands, celebrating his birthday, giving me a surprise birthday. That's what we are saying. My people, once you have things like this, and you can show it to them, they've arrived. We know how Sema collects his powers. We know he's not of God. He's not using the power of God. He first of all makes sure he got the power to amass crowd. Aworo. Once you got crowd, money will come. Then they will start inviting you. First of all, crowd. Once you have millions of people following you, a lot of people will be inviting you. Then that's money. Because they are all about crowd. They are all about branches. He has branches in Canada and many other places now. He has arrived. And that's exactly what Mr. Omolehin was crying about. Now, he doesn't have all these things. They put rejection on him. They don't recognize him anymore. So he woke up. Because it's one of them that he said we should not condemn the father of faith. We should not talk about them. He said that in the past. Now, he has taken his own words back. That no, what we were saying was actually truth. Because it has happened to him. That's why he said, if this can happen to me at PFN meeting, then they have problems. So it has happened to him now. He suddenly woke up. He woke up. What's going on here? all the toddlers are being recognized. Those ones that has no substance, has nothing to offer, spiritually nothing to offer, they are bankrupt. He himself is a liar. He's the one that said he told a lot of lies. If you go on my playlist, you will see his video there, because I've been talking about him as well. But it's good that he's coming back. He wants to do the right thing now. That it's not about crowd, it's not about money. The church is dead. They can say silver and gold they have. Kumuyi said it. But get up, rise up and walk. They do not have it. Church is dead. All the miracles you are seeing is all lies. I keep saying it. Now he's saying it as well. I don't like my video to be too long. You will hear more in part 2. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now. Please like my videos. Always do. Bye for now.